Hi, this is Kevin. I'm a retired firehouse cook. Today I'm making pasta fagioli. It's a easy soup. I made it a lot for lunch at the engine house. It has sausage, beans, pasta, carrots, celery, just everything you want to make a soup uh, taste good. So as always, please like and share and subscribe. Let's get started. I have the pan heating up and I'm putting, let's call it a quarter cup of extra virgin olive oil. I didn't think you needed to see me cut up the carrots, the celery, and I have sausages from my niece's farm in Tennessee. And I have 6 links of those. And I'm going to brown the sausage up, or the link sausage, and the carrots and onions. Now I used, it was probably 2 cups of celery, 2 cups of carrots. You could go less, you could go more. I did 8, how many did I say? 8 links of sausage, and you can go less, you can go more. It's totally up to you. Um, I would have made, I should say, I would have put onions in it, but I'm making this for a church function, and so I thought I'd be safe and nice and not do onions. That just shows you how sensitive I've become since I'm older. At the firehouse, I would have put onions, pepper, salt, and if you didn't like it, I guess you don't eat soup. I had a lieutenant that came up to me and said that he does not like pepper. And he was a TT'd lieutenant. And that kind of took me kind of wrong. And so I made sure I put extra pepper in everything. And the guys, I called everybody in except for him to the kitchen, and I told them what I was going to do and if they were okay with it. And they thought that would have been great. And he was so mad by dinner that he threw his plate in the trash, started cussing and screaming at me. The other lieutenant that is a regular at my station backed me up and told him to settle down, and I told him to get out of my kitchen, which a cook can do. He has a lot of pull in an engine house. And so I have to say that by the next day, I got a lot of phone calls. Most of them, people were laughing. A few were mad at me, but I thought it was fun. But that's the things that happen in a firehouse. We are adult kids. I won't say his real name, but his nickname was Poop. And he got that when he was in the training academy. One day on the run back, we did a mile to the workout facility and then a mile back. And normally, he wasn't in my class, but this was the story. Normally, he was the last person in and the last person back. But this one day, he was running past everybody and somebody screamed, "What's going on?" And he yelled, "I have to poop." And that was his nickname from that point on. I almost said his last name, so I'll just keep it as Poops. A teaspoon of basil, teaspoon of oregano, and a teaspoon of parsley. Stir that in. this is 4 cups of chicken broth. And this is 2 cups. So a total of 6 cups of chicken broth. And honestly, you could put more in if you wanted a bigger, you want it to go farther. But I like a lot of the sausage in every bowl, so I don't want too much broth. So this would be perfect for the wife and I. And then I take, you can do the canned paste, tomato paste, or the ones in the tube, but I measure out 1 tablespoon in size, and I put it in between wax paper and freeze it. And that way I always have tomato paste when I'm cooking. So I'm just going to let this cook for a while, probably a half hour. And then I'm going to put 2 15-ounce cans of cannellini beans and let them cook a little bit, maybe 15 minutes after that. And then it's almost done. We got one more thing to do after that, but it takes probably 2 hours from start to finish, and you have a nice bowl of soup. I made this for lunch, and then some type of sandwich, grilled sandwich, or maybe we had cold cuts, but it was a great lunch meal. Okay, we got it to a boil. I'm putting 2 15-ounce cans of cannellini beans. I'm going to stir that in, and then I'm going to let it come back to a boil. All right, it's back to a slow boil. And then here are the ditalini pasta, this real small round pasta. And I'm putting a little over half a cup. It might have said 2/3. But now you're just going to let this cook until the pasta is done to your liking. Some people like it al dente. I like it a little bit past that. So now it's just letting it cook. It's been 15 minutes. The ditalini's done. Let's get some broth in there. Okay, the soup's done. It didn't take long. I think start to finish, it was about an hour and a half. But I mean, look at that. Everything is done. This is a great soup, easy, great flavor from the sausage. You can use bratwurst if you want, Italian sausage, the beans, the carrots, celery, the pasta. That is a great soup. Give this a try. Enjoy.